people's situations and circumstances and relationships change all the time, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're changing. It just means that they were trying to run from their last situation and they ended up in the same situation with a different wrapping paper. That's all. So if you want true change in your life, I wish I could tell you it's just going to happen, but it doesn't work that way. You have to earn it. You have to, in a way, you have to, in a way, pay your dues. If a basketball player wants to be great, he has to practice every day. If a swimmer wants to be a great swimmer, they have to practice every day. So this is a practice. It's choosing how you respond to situations to allow your heart to open more, to allow your truth to be spoken more. And as you let your light shine, examples of this would be being more vulnerable with people, having more boundaries with certain people, speaking your truth when something isn't sitting right. These allow your light to pour out into the world. What do you think happens? Your world starts to rearrange itself because you're rearranging yourself. So change doesn't just happen. It's something that you make happen. And through that, you can start to build a life where you're, for the most part, protected because your energy is so strong, your aura, you've heard of the word aura, your aura gets so strong that anyone who doesn't hold the level of integrity as you won't want to get near you. They won't. Your light is too strong. They're going to be repelled at the sight of you. That's why a lot of people won't like you. This is something you have to make peace with. My whole life, people haven't liked me because I see so much, because I'm so aware of all the things that people try to hide. I'm not judging them. I'm just observing it. But if they're threatened by me observing it, then they're threatened. I have no control over that. None. So as you strengthen your energy, as you strengthen your aura, the universe is almost going to place you in a bubble where you're protected. Because that's all that you're accepting. You're not negotiating. You're only accepting what has gotten to your level, what has reached your level. Now, by level, I don't mean that you're better than people. By level, I mean that you're okay with being with people who are always willing to get to the next level, just like you. You're always willing to get to the next level. So people like that are like you. Birds of a feather flock together. But I'm talking about people who dig their heels in and refuse to change, or they refuse to respect boundaries, or they don't want to hear the truth. Those people won't want to get near you because the thought of you or the sight of you repels them. They're unable to figure out why they don't like you. They don't like you because you shine your light so brightly that they see the parts of them that they don't like. And because they're not ready to take responsibility for those parts of themselves, it's easier to project that hate onto you. It's easier to project that insecurity onto you. They're not ready to deal with that. They're not ready to grow up. But the universe can absolutely protect you. This is the power of your energy as you continue to strengthen your energy. It will absolutely protect you. You will walk around and you will literally feel that there's this invisible force around you that is almost like swirling around you like a tornado, but you're in harmony with it, and anyone who's not in harmony with it will be repelled by you. You'll be a mystery to them. You'll be a mystery to them. That's power. Yeah, that's power. They can't figure you out because they're still finding themselves. You're not trying to figure people out. You're done with that. You know who you are. You're interested in yourself. You're invested in yourself. So as your aura strengthens, this bubble of protection will keep you safe for the most part. Some people will still try to pierce through that bubble, but you'll quickly be able to see them and you'll have a strong boundary. But you can absolutely create your life the way that you want to create your life. You might become a little more private. I'm a very private person. You might be a little more in tune with how you want to conduct your life because that is you. You've created yourself to be the thing that you want to be, the thing that you are. So remember, this is all a game of energy. If your energy is weak, then you're going to be easily infiltrated by other people. People will overstep your boundaries. They're going to create the life that they want you to have, okay? Right? Because you're easily penetrated, not in that way, but you're easily penetrated by others because your energy is still not strong yet. It's almost like having a house with doors unlocked in the middle of the night. People can rob you. They can take advantage of you. They can do all kinds of things to you because you're not putting yourself first. This is a matter of accepting yourself. You have to accept the way that you were created. The problem with this world is everyone is trying to take this aspect from that person, this aspect from that person, this aspect from that person. They see something they want to be, but that they are not, and they try to fabricate a personality. It's a false personality. It's not really coming from the depth of you. Who are you really? Who are you really? You have to accept that if you want to be protected. You have to accept that if you want to build the life that you want. It's not about being like others. It's about being yourself. So a lot of people are walking around and they're entangled with each other and they're not being themselves because they're not seeing clearly because they're too emotionally involved. This is not about being emotionally involved. This is about being who you are, and through that, since you have that foundation, I'm able to be myself with you. I'm not pretending anything. You're not pretending anything. And as time goes on, we build a very organic friendship. But we don't falter. We don't abdicate our power. We don't stand up from our throne. You have a throne, I have a throne. These are true friendships because they're built on foundations. Yeah, you're not leaving your power from a place of desperation and loneliness to make friends. Those friendships never last. They never last because you're trying to fill a void. It's not about filling a void. This is about you remaining in your center and figuring out who you are and living from that place. And when you live from that place, you start to strengthen your energy. You start to strengthen your aura. And people see it. It's just that they can't physically see it. But they know there's something about you. There's something enigmatic about you. And they're like, what is that? And what that is they're seeing themselves in you, who they could become. Who they could become. That can be inspiring to some, and it can be threatening to others.